We're back again for another wedding timeline. So this time we're going to be coming in at the 4 to 6 months prior to your wedding. So this one is a lot about getting people outfits for your wedding. So at the 4 to 6 months, if you haven't already, this is going to be a great time for you to take your girls, your bridesmaids, and pick out what dresses they're going to be wearing for the wedding. You're also going to look for shoes and any accessories that they need. Another thing that you can do, this is also a great time to go and select the formal wear that your guys are going to wear for your wedding. Now there's a lot of options. You can go and you can rent formal wear. You can also go and purchase suits. So it's totally a personal preference on what your vision is for your wedding. So that's something, especially with the guys' formal wear, because that is my full-time job right now. I see it every day. But that's definitely something you want to know going into it, what your vision is for your guys. Since I do know that aspect, something to do when you go to your appointment to choose your formal wear, if you do choose to rent, bring a color swatch of your girl's dress. That's going to be very important to see if we can coordinate with that. If you don't have it, it makes it a little difficult because there's a million shades of every color and they all have different names, and the names aren't the same across, every company. So bring a swatch. So we're going to do that with the guys. Get the guys in there, get them measured. If you can get them all measured at the same time, that's awesome. Otherwise, they can come in one by one. But guys, procrastinate, so let's get this done. You're going to finalize the guest list. In the last video, we had talked about making a yours, mine, ours, talking to parents and seeing who they wanted to invite. At this point, we're going to get really realistic about it, and we're going to narrow that list down. We're also going to make a map and directions to where the wedding ceremony and reception are taking place so that we can include this when we order our invitations and get ready to send those. We're also going to set a date, time, and place for our rehearsal. So usually you have your rehearsal where you're going to be having the actual ceremony, and then usually you go for a dinner after. So you can do it at someone's home if that's what you would prefer to do, or you can schedule it at a restaurant. So this is when you would be planning on what you're going to do for your actual rehearsal. You're also going to have moms go out and pick out their dresses. So maybe that's something that they do when you go and pick out the girls' dresses, or maybe this is something they do on their own. Again, it's completely up to you. It's your own personal style and how you want to do it. You may want moms to coordinate with the wedding party in some way, or maybe you just want them to choose what they feel comfortable in. The next thing that we're going to do is select your wedding rings if you haven't done so already. If you have done that, if you're going to get any engraving, we're going to do that at this time. The next thing we're going to do is research local requirements regarding marriage licenses, if you need any blood tests or any physical exams. So you're going to book your appointments now and get that done. And then the last thing is you're going to book accommodations for out-of-town guests and attendants. So you're going to go to a local hotel and see if you can set up a block of rooms for your wedding. So basically what this does is it reserves rooms under your name, and then people who are coming to your wedding from out of town can call and reserve a room in your block. So that way when they get to town, they know they have somewhere to stay, and it's going to be relatively close to where everything is happening. So that's the 4 to 6 months. We're like sailing into the wedding. We getting nervous yet? We're just checking those things off the list. So after this, the next video is going to be 2 months prior to the wedding. So I look forward to talking with you all again soon, and I hope again that this video was helpful to you. Have a great day, you guys.